HBO's The White Lotus returns with its signature blend of luxury, satire, and unraveling tensions. By the second episode of Season 3, the illusions of paradise at the opulent Thai resort are already beginning to crack. Personal drama, hidden resentments, and power struggles surface as long-standing friendships begin to fracture. Mysterious past connections hint at deeper conflicts, and an unexpected robbery injects suspense into the mix. As always, the show masterfully transforms seemingly minor interactions into significant moments that promise to have lasting consequences, building a slow burn of emotional turmoil and intrigue. One of the most intriguing moments in Episode 2 is the strained breakfast exchange between Victoria Ratliff, Parker Posey, and Kate, Leslie Bibb. Kate steps away from her friends Lori, Carrie Coon, and Jacqueline, Michelle Monaghan, to approach the Ratliff family's table, only to be met with cold indifference from Victoria. When Kate asks if Victoria remembers Claire Popovich, Victoria dismisses the question, acting as though she barely recalls their past interaction. Back at her table, Jacqueline suggests that Victoria may not remember Kate, but Kate insists otherwise, claiming they spent an entire weekend together. Meanwhile, Victoria's son, Lachlan, Sam Nivola, calls out his mother for being rude, but Victoria remains dismissive, downplaying their past connection and insisting she is simply on vacation. In The White Lotus, no conversation is insignificant. Victoria's reaction suggests hidden tensions and an unresolved history. Could she be embarrassed about something Kate knows? Has she heard something unpleasant about Kate from Claire? Or has she simply severed ties with Claire and wants no reminders of the past? The mention of Claire Popovich hints that this subplot will gain traction as the season progresses. As Victoria continues to maneuver around the topic, Kate grows more convinced that she is being deliberately avoided, adding another layer of complexity to their strained interaction. Childhood best friends Kate, Jacqueline, and Lori arrive in Thailand for what should be a rejuvenating getaway, but their bond is showing signs of strain. By the end of Episode 1, Lori already felt isolated, and Episode 2 further deepens that divide. Kate and Jacqueline's conversation about Lori quickly turns judgmental as they dissect her troubled life. Lori's messy divorce has left her paying palimony to her ex-husband. Her daughter struggles with behavioral issues, and her career has stalled after she was overlooked for a long-awaited promotion. What should be a supportive discussion morphs into thinly veiled mockery, with both women showing more curiosity than concern about Lori's struggles. Their gossip is abruptly interrupted when Lori re-enters the room, catching them mid-conversation. Instantly, Kate and Jacqueline switch back into supportive friend mode, but their act is wearing thin. The next morning, Kate's attempt to reconnect with Victoria at breakfast further emphasizes the theme of superficial relationships. Later, Kate and Jacqueline encourage Lori to engage with the resort's charismatic health mentor, Valentine, but their enthusiasm dims when they realize he recycles the same flattery for all his clients. Meanwhile, Jacqueline gushes about her younger boyfriend, Harrison, yet Kate and Lori suspect her outward confidence masks deeper insecurities. That night, when Jacqueline is absent, Kate and Lori seize the opportunity to critique her, labeling her vain and competitive. The tension among the trio is undeniable. Just as Kate and Jacqueline have turned on Lori, it's only a matter of time before they do the same to Kate. The slow unraveling of their friendship makes it clear that their bond was built more on habit than genuine connection, leaving all three women vulnerable to betrayal. Midway through the episode, a shocking event rattles the resort, a high-end jewelry store robbery. Chelsea and Chloe are browsing when a masked man storms in, shattering display cases and grabbing valuables. Despite brandishing a gun, the thief manages to go largely unnoticed by those outside the shop. As he and his accomplice flee, security guard Gaytok tries to intervene, but is quickly overpowered. Though physically injured, Gaytok seems more affected by his romantic disappointment. Earlier, he had confessed his feelings to Mook, only to be brushed off. However, Mook later checks on him, offering a small moment of comfort. Chelsea is deeply shaken, fearing she could have been harmed. While others downplay her reaction, she remains unsettled, contemplating the unpredictable nature of life-threatening moments. Meanwhile, tensions between Chloe and her boyfriend, Gary, who also goes by Greg, reach a boiling point at dinner. When Rick asks how they met, Gary admits it was through a matchmaking service in Dubai, implying that their relationship might not be as genuine as Chloe has suggested. The tension escalates further when Gary mistakenly claims that Chloe is French, when she is actually French-Canadian, leading to an argument that provides unexpected entertainment for Chelsea and Rick. The robbery itself, while seemingly random, casts a shadow over the guests, amplifying an already growing sense of unease and making them question their safety in what was supposed to be a dreamlike retreat. Tim Ratliff had hoped for a relaxing family vacation at the White Lotus, but his legal troubles continue to haunt him. He is entangled in a fraudulent pyramid scheme, and the press is closing in. After receiving a call from the Wall Street Journal in episode 1, he now learns that the Washington Post is also investigating the case. When Tim finally contacts his associate Kenny and Gwynn, he realizes the situation is even more dire. Kenny's home has been raided by the FBI, and crucial evidence that could implicate Tim has been seized. Meanwhile, Tim's family remains oblivious to the turmoil. His wife numbs herself with pills, checked out from reality, while his son, Saxon, behaves with entitled disregard, unaware of the consequences of his actions. Lachlan confides in his sister, Piper, about a troubling remark Saxon made regarding a massage session, further underscoring Saxon's inappropriate and callous behavior. Tim's stress mounts as he struggles to maintain control over a situation that is rapidly unraveling. The more he tries to present himself as composed, the clearer it becomes that his world is falling apart, and it's only a matter of time before the truth catches up with him. Belinda, a participant in the resort's wellness program, remains on the periphery for much of this episode, but a subtle moment suggests a larger story ahead. At dinner, she spots a familiar face among the guests but cannot immediately place them. This seemingly minor detail hints at an upcoming revelation that could tie into the broader narrative in unexpected ways. The lingering glance suggests a past that refuses to stay buried, raising questions about what history she shares with this unknown guest. Episode 2 of the White Lotus Season 3 masterfully builds on the tensions introduced in the premiere, offering deeper insight into the characters' vulnerabilities, secrets, and motivations. The uneasy exchange between Victoria and Kate, the unraveling friendships, the shocking robbery, and Tim Ratliff's growing legal troubles all set the stage for escalating drama. With every passing moment, the illusion of paradise becomes harder to maintain, leaving viewers eagerly anticipating how these intertwined storylines will unfold in the episodes to come.
White Lotus. Yum yum.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.